Hi, Aries. Welcome into your reading. We're going to be reading for the second week of July going into the third week of July, so the mid part of July. So second to third, we're going to segue in your reading. All right, let's see what's going on here for Aries, please. What's the situation, please, in that time frame that I just mentioned, please? Two sevens popped out, inverted, 7 of Wands in reverse, and the 7 of Cups in reverse, and now the 8 of Swords upright. Okay. And the Devil in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So right now you're feeling stuck and trapped, but you're also in this place of pausing and reflecting on certain things. You're reviewing your options, but I think you're very confused. Extremely confused. And you're kind of in this place where, I don't want to say defensive, but you feel defenseless in a way, like you don't have any control of what's going on here. So you're really concerned over what your options are. So you feel stuck and trapped. Like, for example, say you're at a job and you don't feel like things are going well. So you don't know if you should look for another job or if you should take a new job or what you should do. Others of you, it's a person, it's a relationship. You're not sure what your options really are, if you should stay, if you should go. You feel trapped. You feel like you don't actually have many options or choices. So you do feel a little defenseless. I know you're trying to get yourself out of some kind of toxic cycle or situation or place where you're not happy. And it's interesting because somebody sent me the other day this thing about Aries and how, you know, Aries will stick out a situation for a very long time that they don't like, but then eventually they'll hit their peak and then they're gone and they'll never speak to you ever again, and you will never see Aries again in your life. But before that happens, because that is kind of a toxic trait, but it's not exactly, Aries tend to be very vocal, so I'm pretty sure you probably exclaimed your feeling of unhappiness or your situation or circumstance. Anyway, let's see what's coming in towards Aries, please. What's coming in towards them? 7 of Swords, yeah, ghosting, running away, strategizing. That's the third 7. 4 of Swords, healing. This and 6 of Swords, leaving something difficult behind and going into something smoother, leaving someone or something in the past. All right. Swords are very mental. They're very much talks about the stuff going on in your head. You have the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Swords. You got a lot of swords and a lot of 7s. So on the element side, you're very much in this headspace. In the actual world place, with the world of 7s, you're immobile. You're motionless. I think and because you're motionless, you're thinking all these things. So you are trying to move into something a lot calmer and easier. You are trying to heal yourself, but you're trying to figure out a strategy, an exit plan. Maybe you're ghosting or something's going on in the background, or you're strategizing. Wow, 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Torn, not knowing what to do. You just know how you feel right now. What is it that the Aries doesn't see coming their way? I know you might be thinking, is this all in my head? Is this just not real? But I know how I feel, so it has to be real. 8 of Pentacles, some of you, it is work-related, and 5 of Pentacles. Others of you, if it's not work-related, then this is feeling left out in the cold. After having busted your ass to try to make something work out. Others of you, yeah, it's kind of like a job loss or a financial hit in regards to something that you invested a lot of time and energy in. But you're still working at your craft. You're still doing your thing. You just feel left out in the cold. You do feel like you're in a vicious cycle. The eternity symbol's at the bottom of the deck. What's the advice here for Aries, please? Five of Swords. Wow, you're literally getting all the swords. The Ten of Wands and Justice. Nice, upright. Okay. So the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords, again, this being in your advice position, you really got to get out of your head. Yes, you have to sacrifice something. Yes, you got to make some kind of move, leave something in the past so you can recover what you had for your future. Ten of Wands, you have a huge burden on your shoulders. It's time to offload. All right. And at the same time, it's like saying you can't give up now, but you know, this load is going to have to come off your shoulder anyway. Justice. Justice in your advice position talks about doing something fair, balanced, and honest for all parties involved. Let me just put it to you this way, Aries. Don't fuck with karma. All right. Because if you do something mean and cruel to somebody else, that's just going to bite you in the ass. Do the right thing. That's what justice is talking about here. That's why you also have the Seven of Swords. So it's like you're strategizing, but don't be like sneaky and do something wrong. Because I know you're torn. You don't know what to do. Just be balanced and honest. We'll see when we clarify this. I know you're tired. I know you're exhausted. Mentally, physically, I can see it there. But you will be the victor at the end of the day if you do what's right. All right, what's the outcome for the week, please? Oh, come on. The Devil. And then it popped on my thumb just to turn upright. That's the only major, no, the major arcana is Justice and the Devil and the Tower. Shit. Shit, and the World, and the Sun. Oh my God, what's going on here? So, the zodiac signs, Libra, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo. Let us continue. There is some kind of bittersweet situation definitely taking place, okay? Because there is something toxic in your life. There is something toxic in your world. And let me tell you something. When you don't make a judgment call, because judgment's in reverse, that is making a decision. Not making a decision is a decision. So what's going to happen is the universe is going to give you a Tower moment. And then just like that, you don't have a choice. You're going to start a new chapter. But the Tower comes to us because we're either working somewhere that they don't deserve us. We're not being validated. You're in a relationship where this person isn't valuing you. They're not even at your level. Tower. You're just dealing with toxic shit. In a toxic cycle, in a toxic pattern, dealing with toxic people. It can be you too, out of fear or codependency. Let me tell you something. When that Tower falls, though, my friends, that Five of Wands in reverse is motherfucking beautiful. I'll tell you why. Because all your blocks, obstacles, and issues that you can't see right now because you're confused or you don't know what your best options are, this leaves you with no options but to move forward. Because now the universe is like, okay, maybe you don't see it, Aries, so I'm going to clear it off for you. So then you can see it because it's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to go in a better space. Universe doesn't do things to hurt us. They do things for our betterments, whether they are lessons or whether, you know, they do shitty things for us, which are always temporary, to put us in better positions or situations. Because at the end of the day, you're going to end up with the Sun. And I don't care what anybody says from any tarot reading. If you have the Sun card in your reading, especially in the outcome position, this can only lead to your happiness. So this is bittersweet. Whatever the hell this ending is, this shocking ending, it's going to get you out of this crazy, fucked up, toxic situation that you've been going on in a merry-go-round. The blocks, obstacles will fall away, and it's going to leave you in a very happy place. It's just like, it's weird. It's like this really bad thing happens, but then it's like a blessing in disguise. You turn around, you're like, oh my God, that was a blessing in disguise in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways. I might even say 5 different ways. All right, let's see. This deck over here was calling to me today for clarifying. I forgot what this is called. I gotta find out. This is like the Mythic deck. That's it, the Mythic deck, which is like Greek mythology. All right. If you know me, I love symbolism. So all symbolic stuff is very cool and fascinating for me. Alrighty, why is the Eight of Swords here, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse, please? Why? The King of Wands in reverse. Alright, couple things here with the King of Wands in reverse. Either this is somebody in your sphere, and usually for me, the King's is the opposing energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I didn't even turn these around yet, but we're going to break it down. The King of Wands in reverse is somebody that you broke up with, you rejected, just not a good person. Like you're seeing their shadow side. Let's put it that way. Their prickly side. Oh my God, interesting. Here's another king, the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. This king has their shit together financially, emotionally, and all of the above. This person seems to be available, regardless what's going on in your world. Oh, wow. And the Knight of Cups. Well, somebody here is coming in like Prince Charming, asking you out, talking to you. And it looks like one's available and the other isn't. And you clearly feel stuck, but you're not holding back either. You're just allowing it to happen because you kind of don't know what to do. Because you have your Seven of Cups in reverse. You're like, I'm a little confused. I don't know what to do here with these people. Could be somebody at your job or just some relationship you're working towards. Okay. Well, then what's the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords? Inadvertently, though, if this is your energy here, this could be you competing with somebody else at work. And you feel like you're on the outs and they're in the in. All right, so with the Seven of Swords, the Four of Swords, you're healing, you're mentally disengaging, you're also leaving something behind. Strength is like the Seven of Wands in reverse too. Sometimes it's to be said that you're lacking strength, but it also means like you're not resisting it either. Okay, Nine of Cups. You are not resisting your wish fulfillment to come in. Your desires to come in. Thus, this is why you're healing. This is why you're leaving. And that is why you're strategizing something. You're like, I'm going to go for my wish fulfillment. I'm not here to please the rest of them. I'm not even responsible for their happiness or what happens to them. I'm responsible to myself. And you will move forward. And you will go towards that situation with focus and a goal in mind. All right, what is the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles? This is in regards to something traditional or a marriage or commitment being left out in the cold. But you're trying to remain positive and hopeful. Two more major arcanas, which is Taurus and Aquarius here. You're hoping and crossing your fingers and you're living and breathing on a hope and a prayer that something is going to work out for you. I think maybe some of you are going to go and communicate something to someone, or someone's going to come and communicate to you, hoping that things will change and not leave you out in the cold. What is the Five of Pentacles in particular, please? You're stressing over being left out in the cold. Well, whatever's happening to you, the universe has you in mind. They know you're torn between two things. Interesting. All right. What is the Five of Swords? The Ten of Wands and Justice, please. The World and the Queen of Cups. Go towards that thing that you love. Go towards that thing where you're going to feel stable. Something where you're going to feel emotionally secure in love. Because at the bottom of the deck, I have the King of Cups. There's somebody here that can match your energy. King and Queen of Cups. But with the Justice here, clarified by the Queen of Cups, use your heart chakra. Don't use this. Don't be petulant or, quick to act. Don't think like, you know, what's going to give you stability. The real honest truth is, for advice here, use your heart. Be emotionally mature. Be emotionally stable. Make sure things are fair, balanced, and honest. Start this new chapter. Start from fresh. Start from scratch. Start over, is what it's saying. What's the Ten of Wands? Page of Wands. Oh, finding your balance, finding your peace, your exhaustion, finding your justice in the situation. Maybe you need to find your own justice. Interesting. What's the Five of Swords that they need to sacrifice, or the bittersweet thing? Page of Cups in reverse. You're not getting news. You're not getting information. You need to boss up yourself. The universe is going to hook you up. Interesting. Just use this. Be kind. Kind to yourself and to other people, and you will be fine. And justice? The Tower that's coming. And finding balance. Maybe you had a fight. Maybe you had a breakup. Maybe your job was put on the line and now you're worried about it. Whatever you do, don't do anything shitty, is what I'm saying. Not that you would, but you know what I mean. Even if it hurts you, it won't in the end, because I see what's happening. I see the Tower over here, but then I see the Sun. So if somebody inadvertently hurts you, it's going to bounce right off of you and hit them. The Sun, the Tower, the Devil. Wow. The Seven of Wands in reverse again. And the Hangman. And the Queen of Wands, which is you. Pisces energy as well. So, this could be you feeling stuck, feeling a little defenseless, not knowing what to do, like you don't have options, and then, you know, the Tower happens anyway, and you're just like, kind of like, fuck it, what am I going to do now? But guess what? You're in the upright position. You're still going to come out a victor, especially when I see the Sun card over here in your outcome. Some of you, if you are a mistress and you're having an affair and you feel stuck in this situation, it is saying for you guys that you need to let go of something. Okay, I don't know if it means necessarily the lover, the person, but it's definitely saying something about you not being able to control the situation. You can't. You're having a Tower moment anyway. Just grab this. Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to add, Spirit, in regards to this Tower? What are the Tower? Two of Pentacles. You were juggling two things and just couldn't happen anymore. And this will help you find your balance. All right? This is going to erase one situation and put you on the path of another. I find that very fascinating. Okay. What's the advice here for Aries, please? Passion. And loving yourself first at the bottom of the deck. All right. Well, you know, when I see the Queen of Wands, clearly I am going to see some passion, but I do find it also interesting. You have two kings here. So when we clarify this in the extended, it'll be very interesting to see what we layer over with this. Those of you that are new to my channel who are not members, you need to be a member to see the extended reading. However, you have access to all the extended readings for the month. And I think you could cancel after the first one and you get to still see all the rest for the rest of the month. But in the extended, we go into your person, their feelings, their thoughts, the actions that they're going to take next, and their intentions towards you. All right, for Aries, please. What do you want to say to Aries, please? What last bit of oracle advice do you have for them? Holy. You have the Oracle of Fire. The Spirit of Fire. The High Priestess of Fire, actually. And then the Grove. The Grove talks about your recharge station. It's like you have a battery and an outlet, and you need to plug it and recharge. You might need to be just like, you know, chill at home and recharge for a hot second. But I want to read the High Priestess of Fire for sure, because I want this to be something on an advisory capacity that I think it might help you. My child, you have chosen the symbol of the High Priestess of Fire, the goddess of creativity and passion, because moreover, here she is in your outcome as a clarifier. Whenever she arrives, she reminds you of the ability to create your own reality and to choose how you channel your energy. If you're restless, call upon the High Priestess of Fire to inspire you and bring you joy. She will release from within you a trap of boredom. Fire brings warmth and light, but it also burns when it's allowed to get out of control. Spend your energy creatively, not impulsively. And guard yourself against burning out. Use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly. That's right. And then the Grove. And that's probably why you got 2 cards, because the Grove is going to tell you how you're going to do that. How you can recharge those batteries of yours and use your fire creatively versus impulsively. I, the goddess of night, invite you to my garden to heal your wounds and mend your heart. Now is the time to apologize to anyone you've harmed. Make your friendships whole again and choose healing over anger and pain. Choosing my beautiful grove is a powerful sign that you're at a wonderful and strong time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. This is why you have the Queen of Cups in your advice. Show kindness and compassion. No one is perfect, yet imperfection is perfect as it is. If you're hurting, know that it's going to pass and that I will watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take time to be there for this person. The sacred grove heals all aches and pains, especially a heart that has been wounded. All right, guys, this was a great reading. Shorter than usual, I think, but this was very powerful and all in the same. So, everyone else, I will see you next week. And then my members, I'll see you over at Extended.